guys, Paul here. Welcome to another Race Department Token Drive. Today I'm taking out the wonderful Alfa Romeo Giulia TZ, a new mod for Assetto Corsa by a new modder, Brian B. This is Brian's debut mod for AC. It's a wonderful historic car, comes in race and road variety. We're taking out the race car, of course, because it's Race Department, and we're going around another wonderful mod, which is Riverside, a historic circuit that is a perfect fit for this car combination. Right, let's go! Now, many of you know I'm a big fan of historic content, so this car is right up my street. And, let me tell you, it's fantastic. Very softly sprung. We've got the race version here, so the difference being it's got a little light array that the road car doesn't have, but it's still sideways all the way, which is wonderful. Really softly sprung, really tail happy, as you can see there, a little bit of opposite lock. And as a driving experience, the physics feel, to me, absolutely brilliant. It's a real challenging drive. It's a real... Oh, there we go. Sideways, keeps you on your toes, keeps you excited, bit of heel and toe, beautiful rasping engine note behind me. Wonderful. In terms of the car itself, as I alluded to at the beginning of the video, this has been released, it's been out for about a week or so now, by a chap called Brian B on the Race Department forum. And what's all the more remarkable about Brian's release is it's his very first mod for Assetto Corsa. So, yep, you heard it right. This wonderful piece of kit is Brian's first foray into the world of sim racing modding. Now, we had a little discussion with Brian for the video article at Race Department, where you can read that one over at racedepartment.com. Well, we sort of asked Brian where he's coming from with this mod, his kind of experience, what it took, what it involved to get to the point where he can get this release worthy. And basically, I was shocked to hear this is, as I say, Brian's first mod. He came into possession from another community member of the car model, who asked him to do his magic to get it in a fit and worthy state to get into AC. And Brian sort of attacked it with gusto, with absolutely no 3D modelling experience in AC at all. So he's really learnt the tricks of the trade, he's used the wonderful community, RD and Assetto Corsa in general that we've got for modding, and kind of like picked up as he's gone along, brought his skills together, brought his skills together and produced what is an absolutely wonderful, enjoyable, thrilling, smile-worthy mod that you see before you here. Brian will readily admit the car is not in absolutely 100% best it could be shape yet. There's still a few things to do with textures and shaders and whatnot, but I'll be frank, the stage it's at the moment, it is absolutely an exceptional job, really high quality. I've driven this, as I am doing now, on the single screen for the sake of doing the stream. I've also driven it in VR, and the quality is already to a very high standard. So yes, I dare say there'll be improvements coming to the car at a later date, but this initial release is a product of over a year's work from Brian, and already it goes in my book certainly as one of the very better mods for AC that you'll see out there at the moment. I make no bones about the fact that I enjoy historic content. I like things that go sideways, I like things that need heel and toe, where you turn right to go around a left-hander because you're on the lock stops. That's my bag completely. So this totally fits into the criteria of something that I would enjoy greatly. And Brian and everybody else involved in the project, the physics side of things, etc., have really done us proud. It's a wonderful addition to the AC roster of cars. And on a track like Riverside, oh come on. And we're on the grass and we're going sideways, and now we're going round in circles. See, told you were difficult. Yeah, anybody who likes historic content really needs to get themselves involved in this car. It's fantastic. So yeah, you can download it at Race Department. Head over to racedepartment.com now, give it a download, give it a test run, leave a rating and some feedback to Brian, let him sort of know what you think of the car, and bear in mind this is an initial release stage, so there are improvements and changes coming to it at a later date, I am sure. But at the moment, I mean, hats off to you, sir. As a first mod, this is exceptional. This really is a lovely piece of work. It'll not be to everybody's tastes, as I say, because it's very tail-happy, very sideways, long braking distances, gentle applications of throttle. It ain't a GT3 car of the modern era, that is for sure, but anybody who likes their old school, it's got a wooden steering wheel and you enjoy it, you will enjoy this a great deal. H-pattern box, of course, as was the standard in cars of that era. And I can't remember if I said it at the beginning of the video, but this comes in two variants. So we have the race car, for which I am driving now, and we have the road version, which I'll be honest, I've not taken out yet. Road cars don't do a great deal for me, so I don't tend to drive them that often. So I've not took the road car out for a spin yet, but this race one really is a very enjoyable piece of kit. Damn difficult, to be perfectly honest, driving it on a very difficult track anyway, in a very difficult car, under floodlights, late at night, trying to think of things to talk about, having not done particularly, well, not I said particularly, any practice at all. Yes, talking and driving is not a strong point of mine, which is ironic because I do talk and drive videos. But yeah, I'm frowning and looking like I'm not enjoying it because I'm trying to stay on track. It really is brilliant. This is big smiles all the way when racing one of these, and I'm sure it'll be making its debut in the Assetto Corsa Race Department Racing Club in the not too distant future. Actually, shameless plug for that while you're watching this video. Please do come along and sign up to one of our RD events. We have all sorts of weird, wonderful, exciting content to race. This, I'm sure, will join that club at some stage. So yeah, get yourself along and have some online fun. So, on to Brian himself. As I say, brand new modder, little known in the scene. First project, outstanding first attempt. We spoke with him a little bit for the sort of article that backs up this video at RD. So please, if you're watching this directly from YouTube, shoot along to racedepartment.com, have a little read about what Brian's got to say, and see who else is involved in the project and helped him get it to this stage. It really is sort of inspiring to see new people still coming to Assetto Corsa and sort of testing their skills and bringing something as wonderful as this out for us to enjoy. AC might be getting a little bit older now, especially Assetto Corsa Competizione on its way next couple of months, but for me the software is where it shines with things like this modded content created by the community that sort of plugs the gaps that are missing for whatever reason within the vanilla release. And as I say, it seems like historic content's not something that comes out all too often anymore in a modern racing game, or racing simulation at least. So that's why we rely on our exceptional modders to bring us the things we love. And my goodness, do I love this. It really is awesome. So, I haven't really got a lot to say for my dulcet tones overwriting the beautiful noises of the engine on this video, so I'm going to finish this lap. I'm going to be quiet, do a couple of laps, one on board, one off board, and let you soak up some of this goodness while you click away or navigate towards RD and get it downloaded for yourself and give it a go. It's awesome. Brilliant job, Brian. Thank you for bringing this out for AC. It's a classic in every sense of the word. I look forward to seeing what future updates you've got cooking for it to bring up those few slightly rougher edges, although they are few and far between. And yeah, bravo, love it, awesome fun. I'm sure you guys will too. So sit back and enjoy the rest of the driving. Please do like, follow, subscribe to us on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Yeah, give us a like, give us a share, give us a subscribe, because those things cheer me up. And yippee-ki-yay, have some fun. I've been Paul, this has been an RD Talk and Drive. This is the Alfa Romeo Giulia TZ for Assetto Corsa by Brian B and friends. Hope you've enjoyed it. Catch you next time. See you later.